Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. Happy Monday, happy March 1st. I hope you're doing well and you had a great weekend. Quick update today on three pieces of important news. Number one, the stimulus package and the vote on the new $1.9 trillion stimulus package. Number two, targeted EIDL grants, the progress there. What to do if you're still waiting. And number three, and perhaps most important, big PPP news. And we've heard back from some of our partner lenders on what to do if you've already submitted as an independent contractor or self-employed individual, but you want to get the larger gross amount. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we're giving away $1,000 in this video. We are picking 10 winners. And at the end of this video, we have a new feature announcement as well. So be sure to stay tuned. And of course, if you want to be entered into our weekly giveaways, all you have to do, hit subscribe on this channel, turn on the alerts, and download our free app in the App Store. It's Hello Skip. Links right in the description. So as you know, we're giving away all of our YouTube revenue back to subscribers of our channel. Thanks as always for your support, and let's dive right into the big news. Came out this morning. Senate Democrats abandoned the backup plan on $15 minimum wage. Okay, $15 minimum wage was a big part, at least from the Democrats' perspective, of the $1.9 trillion plan to try to get that included in this legislation. They have abandoned that. Here's what came out. Senior Democrats are abandoning a backup plan to increase the minimum wage through a corporate tax penalty after encountering numerous practical and political challenges in drafting their proposal over the weekend, according to two people familiar with the internal deliberations. So that's off the table now. One of the pieces of news that came out last week was that including this minimum wage in the stimulus plan was against the rules. However, Democrats in the House still kept it as part of the legislation. They voted on it, they passed, and now it's going to the Senate. Here is the news there. The Senate could take up Biden's stimulus plan as early as midweek, days after House Democrats passed President Biden's $1.9 trillion economic stimulus plan, which, as we know, includes $1,400 stimulus checks, $15 billion in more targeted EIDL advance funding, and other small business support, an extension of unemployment benefits, funding for education, for cities, states, vaccines, and so much more. So Senate Democrats say they are speeding ahead to do the same thing. Democrats could introduce the updated legislation in the Senate as early as Wednesday and move to proceed to a vote, sparking 20 hours of debate followed by a typical lengthy process in which Republicans will try to amend the bill and force politically difficult votes. Chris Coons, a Democrat of Delaware, said this: "Frankly, we're moving ahead with a bill that probably will get no Republican votes in the Senate, but will have broad Republican support in the country." So this is a piece that's come out, especially when Democrats cite the polls. Even though Republican lawmakers are against the size of this package, they say Republicans around the country, and this is based on the data and the surveys, by and large support this bill. You know, many people could use the support, and some of the quotes were, well, it might not be necessary, but of course it'll be helpful. And many economists believe the same thing. More than 7 in 10 Americans back Biden's aid package, according to the poll from online research firm SurveyMonkey for the New York Times. So that's chugging along. We've covered this on our blog. And also, over the weekend, the third vaccine in the U.S. has been approved. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine has been approved, and it's likely that it will start being distributed tomorrow. So now we have 3: Moderna, Pfizer BioNTech, and Johnson & Johnson. Most believe that there will be plenty of vaccine supply for everyone in the country to be able to get vaccinated by mid to late spring. That's EIDL news. I'm going to pull up our app here. Let's take a quick look. There is progress. More of you are reporting receiving the invite from the SBA. We expect more and more this week. Keep leaving comments when you do receive it. Number one, if you're still waiting. Number two, and of course, if you have received it, the next step is then for the SBA to email you to tell you to go to your portal and sign the 4506T. That's the tax authorization form for you to complete the submission for the additional targeted EIDL grant funds. Vaccination progress is going well too. Almost 15% of the U.S. has had at least one dose. Finally, we've updated the new grant opportunities today. Thousands of you are taking advantage of this. It's an option on the app for you to see new grant opportunities. We have several people on our team researching this, curating this every day. We just updated this, as you can see, Monday, March 1st at 12:45 p.m. PST. It has several new opportunities. You can scroll down to see national level grants and state level grants. We hope it helps. We've been really excited about this, and we've gotten great feedback from you. All right, I don't want to delay on the big news of the day. As we know, today, March 1st, the new PPP loan rules for independent contractors, self-employed folks go into effect. And we talked about this on our blog last week and in a couple videos. So basically, you would have had to have used your Schedule C, line 31, to calculate what you're eligible for in your PPP loan. Now you can use your gross income, substantially increasing what you're eligible for. That's a huge deal for millions of you. For many of you watching this channel, you fall into that bucket. You've used the Schedule C. This is a big deal. Starts today. Now, we've heard back from lenders, especially Funding Circle, and we believe Bluevine is the same way. Number one, if you applied via Funding Circle, and we can assume this is similar for other lenders, they will not proactively email you as of yet to tell you to, hey, you should apply for more money. However, you should know that you can. Basically, Funding Circle has said that as long as you have not signed your closing documents, they will work with you to increase your loan amount, even if they've gotten a number from the SBA. So even if the SBA issued a number specific to your case to say you're approved for $5,000, $20,000, $100,000, whatever the case may be, Funding Circle has said they will still work with you if you need to go back and increase that number, ask for a higher amount, then sign the documents and get that approved. That's a huge deal. I hope many of you are thinking about this today. If you want to apply, go to pppbonus.com. That goes to the Funding Circle application. If you've already applied through Funding Circle, our Bluevine application is at trackppploan.com. I'll leave these links in the description because I know I share a lot of links in these videos. Again, if you filed a Schedule C, there is forgivable loan money out there for you. So if you want to spread the word, be sure to like this video and share it so others see this video too and they get the news. This is a big deal. I think this collectively may add up to billions of dollars for people. Instead of using line 31, you can use your gross receipt to calculate your monthly income, multiply that by 2.5, and get your PPP request amount. By the way, if you want to follow us on Instagram, where we post a lot of these things first because it's quicker to do a quick Instagram post, we are hello.skip on Instagram. Finally, before I announce the $100 winners, new feature we're announcing today to you first. We haven't done a wide announcement yet, but we made a vaccination tracker that you can check out at helloscope.com/vaccine-tracker or go to who'svaccinated.com, WHOSvaccinated.com, who'svaccinated.com. To see this, you can quickly see not only overall progress, who's received a dose, who's fully vaccinated, but log in with Facebook here. It takes 2 seconds. Then you'll see the total progress, where you are in the queue based on your age group and the current CDC guidelines. And the most exciting thing is you can see friends who are tracking progress and by names. So feel free to check it out, then share this. So many folks have said they are waiting to finally socialize with friends and family they haven't seen in months or since the beginning of the pandemic. Our aim is that this gives more hope, that this gives you some peace of mind, gives you some positive encouragement, that you see your friends are thinking about this. They're thinking about when they're going to get vaccinated and when things will get back to normal. That's the most important thing. When will our favorite restaurants, bars, businesses, and other favorite gathering places reopen so you can see your friends, family members, etc. So that's why we built this. WHOSvaccinated.com, who'svaccinated.com. Would love to hear what you think because I'm announcing it here for the first time. Okay, our 10 winners we are going to email today. And again, be sure to subscribe and download our free app in the App Store, HelloSkip, to be entered to our weekly drawings. Here are the 10 winners. I'm going to say the first name and last initial. Now, that might mean that some of you are confused if it's you or someone else, but we're going to email the winners later today. Congratulations to Gloria M., Emre Y., David H., Waleed A., Jordan W., Keisha V., Sean P., Ralph D., Lola Marquet, and Teresa N. You are the 10 winners. You've each won $100 grants. This is what you voted on to give out 10 $100 grants. We're going to do the same thing next Monday. We're going to keep it going. We may even try to give out more money in the coming days and weeks. So stay tuned for that. Congrats to the 10 of you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.